obviously, preseason starts tomorrow. The Mystics going. And there's been some rule changes. You got the coaches challenge. Are you looking forward to that, or what about these rule changes? Do you like to?
I like the take foul a lot. We saw it in the NBA. We like it a lot. I like that the officials that we're going to have been doing this in the G League. Maybe a couple that have done the NBA, so there's some experience there. We're obviously all going to have to learn on the fly. The coaches challenge. We think it's a good thing. It's a little bit different, however, in terms of our timeout structure. I don't necessarily know we've thought that part through well enough. All the timeouts in the NBA are full, and not all of ours are. So we're all going to have to, again, learn on the fly and figure out what works and the use of it, timing of it, et cetera. So we're knee-deep in the analytics of that.
None of these are surprising, right? You kind of heard they're on the horizon.
No, we wanted the coaches challenge,
Yes.
and we'll have to learn. Again, our league is different. It's obviously 48 minutes. On the NBA side, ours is 40, different timeout structure, et cetera. So I'm sure we'll have to tweak it a little bit.
I think it's just what the WNBA needs is more reviews.
Well, actually, it takes away the reviews.
Right.
So now you can't, all those times in the last 2 minutes that we were constantly going, we're not anymore. So you're just stuck with whatever decision unless you have a coach's challenge.
Right.
So less reviews, theoretically.
What is your plan? You said you're going to look at a lot of different people, all those different combinations tomorrow. Is there anybody who you're going to hold out of that game because you want to see maybe some younger players?
I don't necessarily know that just yet. I think we got to kind of huddle and figure that part out.
If you were going to list some top things you really wanted to see happen or accomplish tomorrow, what would that be?
I think through the first 3 or 4 days, we haven't gotten much in. So the stuff that you have in, you want to be good at it. When you play against a team today like we did, and then you play them tomorrow, we want to improve in the areas, but so do they, and that's always the fun of it. So now there's going to be something new tomorrow that we'll have to figure out. But defensively, we haven't gotten very far, and that showed today. So we'll use our shoot around tomorrow to get a little more defense in, so we can be a little more productive on that end tomorrow night. But we want to develop some chemistry with each other. We want to do little things well, take care of the ball, get back in transition, kind of stuff. Basic stuff.
How much of a preseason game is trying to do things to win or kicking the tires on stuff that you might need down the road?
Yeah, we're not in that place right now. We are in a very much sort of learning and building stage. And like I said, it's different than in past seasons in terms of what the preseason game means to us. It's a chance to go live and try some of our stuff for sure. We'll learn. Maybe we're not getting people enough shots in the right spots. That's all going to kind of bear out in that game, and so it's really, really valuable to go against somebody else. We saw it today. The players said, "I see what you mean. The guys' defense is nowhere near as good as a WNBA defense. That's one of the better defensive teams." So, we have a lot to do, and so we're going to just try to take a little bit at a time.
How's it been for the younger girls transitioning from college ball?
I talked to a couple of them. I think Diamond was probably a little less taken aback by it because she's so physically gifted. Some of the others went, "Holy cow." People talked about this. They talked about how physical. Bree Beal said, gosh, I thought the SEC was physical. The pace. So the physicality and the pace is just something you can't prepare for. You got to go against it.
You talked a little bit about the culture and kind of getting to know each other for a long time. You already had that kind of already in there. How much do you spend time on that now with a new formed team?
A lot. We are, as I've talked to our staff, it's just different for us in terms of what our focus is each day. Our focus has got to be on all the little things. We can't be, in this macro phase. We're not there. Mm-hmm. And we've got to be in this minutia to sort of give them the building blocks to lead to a greater level of success that can happen more consistently.
More patience on your end?
Absolutely.
Is it more fun?
I'm excited about it.
Okay.
I want to grow too.
Yeah.
And so, that's our biggest challenge. I would give myself an A today on my patience.
You were talking the other day about how, with these kids, you can run any drill you want. And
Yep.
Don't get any pushback.
Right.
Apart from what you're accomplishing, just the youthful enthusiasm, has that been contagious for you?
Oh, for sure. Coach? Yeah, no, there's, and that's where we're at. And that's, as we went into this season and where we landed, and we looked around and we go, they need us, in those building blocks. But, that kind of energy and enthusiasm, it's exciting. It's exciting to be around. It's like anything. It's like a puppy when you're training them. You wish they learn a little faster. You wish they'd pick up things a little quicker. Wish their attention to detail. That's not that puppies have attention to detail, but but that's the stuff you just can't speed it up. You wish you could, because it can help them be even more successful.
So you have a unique situation where Rachel, right? She played WNBA, then she left, and then it's rare that a player comes back.
Yeah.
What is it about her that makes her be able to do that and make that transition back again?
I think for her, that's one of the most determined people that I've been around, and each year she's a player that's unsure about her spot on the team and minutes, and but she kind of takes that challenge head on and wants to prove you wrong, and wants to say, hey, you in February, you had a certain mindset in free agency towards me, and I don't want to be in that role anymore. I want to be where I'm going to carve out value, and you have to have me on the team, and you have to have me on the court. And so I really appreciate her determination.
Kind of like you, right?
Yeah, I don't know. She's a much better shooter.
Diamond as advertised so far, has checked every box you expected.
Yeah, she really has. Really appreciate her competitive fire, her passion, everything she does. If she's not good at it, man, she just wants to be better in a hurry, and so she's just going to work. So we're very pleased.
You guys talk so much about building around Fee. What are you doing right now to do that?
Trying to improve the others so that her life's a little easier. Having someone like Diamond next to her is going to be really helpful. But yeah, just the pieces around Fee. And then I think challenging Fee to do more on the court. She's added the 3-ball, which was a big challenge that we made to her. And then, she's still knocking off some rust, right? Because she hasn't played in quite a while. And that showed itself today. That's a player that goes home today kind of not real happy. And so that's going to be good for us tomorrow.
Okay, thank you. We have time for
All right, thanks.